This is the start of our cruise. Oh my god.
For Jay's 70th birthday, back in 2018, he decided he wanted to take a cruise. To where, do you ask? The Mediterranean, of course. We did a little research, and we found that our best value would be with MSC. It was a 7-day cruise hitting the ports of Civitavecchio, Palermo, Malta, Barcelona, Marseille, and it started in Genoa. We decided to arrive in Genoa a few days early before the cruise, and then we scurried about the city, not really knowing much about it, but we visited places that we could walk to. The hotel was lovely, but it just got us excited for the trip that was to be. Cruise day. We left our luggage under the bridge, as many others did, and headed onto the ship. So this wasn't my first cruise with MSC. Back in 2009, we had a small group of people that got together and took a Caribbean cruise on the MSC Orchestra. We fell in love with the ship then. So I was very excited to share my travel knowledge with the travel man himself. We boarded the ship, and Jay loved it just as much as I had. Go away. Go away.
He doesn't understand go away, he's Italian.
So on his actual birthday, we stopped in Palermo. And unfortunately, we got rained out. Most of the day was spent on the bus. We did, however, stop by the Ballarò market, which is one of the oldest markets in Sicily. Next, we went to the Palermo Cathedral, which, as most cathedrals, was absolutely stunning inside. Then back on the bus to visit the Palazzani Cinese, which was built by King Ferdinand in 1799. I'll have a link to all of these sites for here in Palermo and all of the other cities we visit in the description below. As we floated into port, my breath was truly taken away at how beautiful it was. After we docked, we hadn't planned any excursion because neither of us had done our research on what to do. So after exiting the ship, we hailed a cab who gave us an incredible tour, which ended up costing us, if I remember correctly, about €25 each. We stopped by an old airport war museum, and a glass factory, where we were treated to an example of how they form the glass. Have you ever been to a new destination where you thought, wow, this really feels like home? Well, Barcelona is one of my top 5 cities that gave me this feeling. We didn't get to do much here. However, we did take a bus tour that stopped at the usual destinations. St. Joseph's Boqueria was huge and definitely a place to buy food if you weren't on a cruise. The Basilica della Sagrada Familia was incredible. The cornerstone was laid more than 135 years ago, and the building is yet to be completed. Just walking the street, it felt so comfortable. Definitely a city we need to revisit. So this was the only city that Jay wasn't looking forward to visiting. He said he didn't know much about it and he thought it was just another port town. It turns out, outside of his homeland, this was his favorite port. With the energy of the city and the cheerfulness of the people, he said he was excited to return soon. You might be wondering why we didn't talk about Civitavecchio. Actually, we didn't even get off the ship. Guess what we did?
Oh man. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, hi everyone.
Oh, hi, you got this one?
I don't know if you can hear it or not. The bubbles are intense.
Which is good.
Oh, there it is. I slowed it down a little bit. It's cool. But anyway. I know. But anyway, it's a little nippy outside, but we are in a wonderful hot tub overlooking Civitavecchio. Civitavecchio.
And behind us over here
Yeah.
is the castle or fortress, Julia.
What's her claim to fame?
No, that's just the name.
Oh, it's just
But no, this is Civitavecchio, and the patron saint here
is
Saint Fermina.
Fermina. What's your
Fermina. I'm not even going to venture a guess into what that means.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh.
So
okay,
Fermina, when I read every April 28th, Fermina comes into the town. I guess they march her down through the town. They put her in a tugboat, and she blesses the water and the whole port and everything.
Good.
Tugboat Annie.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Anyway, Fermina. So that's her name. This is Pope Julian built this fortress
Okay.
in 1512, and to keep marauders out of Civitavecchio, Rome. This thing vibrates.
I know.
Anyway, there's the Italian flag over there on the ship.
I can't I can, but I'll probably drop it.
Anyway, it's a little overcast, but it's really nice.
Yeah.
We have a massage in 2 hours. I think I'm going to need a drink before and after. What am I getting today? Full? Is it on?
Yeah. It's
Oh, it's still on. It's still on. So, today we're getting a full body massage. Full body
massage.
Full body massage. And
We're going to Valley.
They were the people we had lunch with today.
Yeah. They didn't see him, but
And anyway, so we're getting a
full body massage
full
today.
Monty, right?
We're getting the full Monty. And then on our all-day sailing, where we don't hit the port, we're going to do a facial. Because he needs the work. Oh.
I've had that before.
He's getting an extreme lift.
I've had that before.
He's getting an extreme lift. But anyway, so we're enjoying the warm water and the cold air. So I can't wait to see everyone when we get back home, but we're having a blast. Love y'all.
Needless to say, the cruise was a success. The ship was gorgeous. food was delicious. The crew we spent most of our time with couldn't have been nicer or any more accommodating. Our only complaint was that our cruise wasn't a one-way cruise, meaning that people got on and off at almost every port. It just really isn't our style. We like the shared experience with fellow travelers. But that is why they make vanilla and chocolate ice cream, I guess, right? This was a fun video project too. Of course, it should have been done 4 years ago, but I'm glad I've waited until now to do it, especially with everything that's been happening in the world. And besides, it's getting us psyched for our next cruise, which will be in April. I promise I won't wait 4 years to put out that video. Oh, and how about the birthday boy? You tell me. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget, for every one positive experience you have, a little bit of anxiety disappears. Peace and cookies.